All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Monday, April 29th, 2019. All right, it's Monday morning, early Monday morning, folks. We're trying to get some information out to you. A couple of little articles I wanted to go over here, or at least this one. Again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're new, if you're first time here or returning. Welcome back. Again, if you're first time here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That way you don't miss out on any videos that we put out. We try to give out tidbits of information, truth nuggets for you to look at, connect all your dots, and further your investigation into the possibly biggest political scandal in our history. All right. History of the world, or at least the U.S. history. And just biggest scandal in general, if not political. All right, corruption at the highest levels, leading back to possibly the last administration, all the way up. All right, folks. Trump's been draining the swamp. We've been watching it in real time. We got an article here we're going to get into from the DC Dirty Laundry, airing out America's dirty laundry. All right. Again, make sure you take a look in the description box down below. All the links are there. Any of the articles we'll go over, the Q map. We got some donations last night to the PayPal. Again, we appreciate it. Thank you so much to all of you, and for sharing these videos across all social media platforms while you can. All right, that's your Facebook, your Twitters, etc., and so on. All right, we are heavily shadow banned. We don't get promoted in the same way that traditional YouTube videos get promoted. All right, here we go. We're going to jump into this article coming from the DC Dirty Laundry. Indictments coming. President Trump is preparing counterstrike against the deep state. All right, make this a hair bigger so you can see it. All right, natural news. If you are a supporter of POTUS, Donald Trump, and you've been patiently waiting for him to launch a legal and political counterstrike against the deep state co-conspirators who strategized with former President Obama to depose him, you won't have to wait much longer. It appears that time has come. During his Thursday show, Alex Jones said that the White House has confirmed it is planning to use every tool at its disposal to bring justice to those who have been attempting to overthrow our duly elected president just because they have decided he doesn't belong in the Oval Office. President Trump is planning to annihilate the deep state, Jones said. He's planning to go nuclear. He's planning to use all the evidence and all the intel he has to roll up their criminal operations. The president and this republic are now entering the prime zone of danger. We don't really need Alex Jones to tell us anything. I know they're quoting him. But we've been following along this ourselves, folks. This is justice. This is organic. This is everything we've known. If you're allowed to sit there and make stuff up and have a 2.5-year investigation into Trump-Russia collusion, which was all made up, and it was able to play its full course, and we had to go through it, then we're allowed to investigate real crimes, things that really happened, and it leads back to real people that really did things. So there is no people, ain't nothing gonna happen. So Jones' revelations came on the heels of an early announcement by the House Intelligence Committee ranking member Devin Nunes, Republican out of California, that he was preparing several criminal referrals to the Justice Department and Attorney General William Barr regarding the Spygate scandal, as the National Centennial reported Friday. Nunes said he got 8 referrals he's preparing to make to the DOJ, which is now led by AG William Barr, who is Jeff Sessions' straight shooter replacement, said to be intimately interested in cleaning up his department and the FBI. So now Alex said that he spoke face-to-face with 3 people over the past few days that said POTUS Trump is preparing to move against the deep state figures involved, especially after Hillary Clinton and James Comey said this past week that he ought to have been charged by special counsel Robert Mueller for their fabricated scheme. So especially after Hillary and James Comey said this past week that he ought to have been charged by special counsel for their fabricated scheme. Why do you think Mueller had to back off? Jones said there was no evidence, A, that Trump had done anything wrong, and B, the evidence to the contrary. It is to their criminal activity. Trump has told confidant friends that he was going after them in the media. He's going after them with lawsuits. He's going to push the Justice Department to go after them. He's not going to stop, Jones said, adding that the president is even having someone look into funding for a number of left-wing organizations. Someone's looking into the funding for a number of the left-wing organizations that have been assisting in efforts to undermine him. And they should be, folks. This is it's unbelievable. There are going to be indictments. There's an additional evidence to support Jones's claim. On Wednesday night, during an appearance on Fox News, the Ingram angle, former federal prosecutor and Trump ally Joe DeGenova, dropped some huge bombs. First, he said the Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz, let's not forget that, folks, Michael Horowitz, report on the Spygate conspiracy will be out by early summer. Also, he said that the separate report detailing nefarious and potential illegal behavior by fired FBI Director James Comey is coming as well in just a few weeks. So we're talking about mid-May. This is pretty simple stuff for career prosecutors like Rudy Giuliani, the president's personal lawyer, and myself, DeGenova said. It has been evident since day one that there has been a brazen plot to exonerate Hillary Clinton illegally, and then if she lost the election, to frame Donald Trump, he said. DeGenova also said that the FISA court through which Comey and co. obtained warrants to spy on Trump's campaign is aware it was duped with bogus Russia dossier paid for by Hillary Clinton's campaign. And their findings are that for more than 4 years before the election of Donald Trump, there was an illegal spying operation going on by FBI contractors, 4 of them, to steal information on Americans and to use it against the Republican Party. So they have found out some crazy stuff here, all right? DeGenova said, revealing something that few people outside of the inner Trump circle were aware of. There are going to be indictments. There are going to be grand juries. John Brennan is going to need 1 lawyer. All right, John Brennan is not going to need 1 lawyer. He's going to need 5. Read more about this developing story at POTUS. So that is everything we've been hearing. All right, fine. Alex Jones is finally on full circle. That guy months ago was against Trump. He was fed up, and now he's back. So we don't really follow Alex, but he was involved in this article. But this is it, folks. Too many people understand. People were starting to get scared. There was going to be something on Trump. This was a fabricated narrative, all right? Everything they did, they pushed to Trump. That way, here at the end of everything coming up, it's going to be like, well, Hillary did this with the Russians, the DNC did this with the Russians, and all these people are going to be like, wait a minute, I was all for this, but I thought it was Trump that did it. Now that it was my people, I don't know if it's, true, or it's a lie. They're going to have their moments. All right, so we know that this was a projection from the left, a projection of everything that they did, everything they were involved in, everything that they were doing. They just basically brought out a mirror and projected it over onto Trump and his campaign. He did it all. He did this, he did that. And just hoped to create enough noise to buy them time, all right? They are sinking with the ship, the people that are left for this last year or so. They didn't want to quit. They didn't want to go away. They didn't want to be quiet. And we talk about these certain people quitting and just leaving D.C. area, and like, that ain't justice, them quitting and leaving. Well, that's what it is for now, until the indictments come, until they're arrested. You can run, but you can't hide, all right? There is no getting away from this. There is no, going home, going under your bed and putting the sheets over you and just, shutting your eyes. That doesn't work. All right, again, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot. We're going to go and shut this one down. We'll keep it short and sweet. Make sure you're subscribed over here. We appreciate, again, all the subscriptions, all the sharing across all your social media platforms, folks. We really, really do. Make sure you're subscribed on both channels. We go live on the Patriot Tech, and here on the Patriot Hour, we're always waiting to get our live back. Again, I'm Mike, Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed each and every one of you. We'll see you back here on the next Patriot Hour update video coming here real soon in just a little bit. All right, you have a great morning into your mid-morning, into your afternoon. God bless.